Number 1. The 1972 Chevrolet C20 Custom Camper, currently listed for just $6,250 and located in Durant, Oklahoma. This classic long bed truck is a solid example of early 70s American craftsmanship, built during an era when Chevy trucks were known for durability, simplicity, and that rugged look we all love. This particular C20 has 55,500 miles on the odometer, which is impressively low for a truck from 1972. Under the hood, it's running the dependable 350 V8 engine, paired with a legendary TH400 automatic transmission. It's a combination known for lasting decades with proper care. The truck still has its factory AC system. It's not currently working, but the seller mentions it still has potential if you're willing to bring it back to life. Now, what makes this truck especially interesting is the amount of work already done to keep it on the road. You're getting new tires, a redone suspension, and a fully refreshed brake system, which are three major areas that often cost buyers a lot of time and money. Mechanically, it's also been treated to a newly rebuilt carb, new spark plugs, 8mm wires, a fresh cap, high-performance coil, and an aftermarket air cleaner. The seller has even added shorty headers and a dual exhaust setup, giving the truck better breathing and that classic V8 tone enthusiasts love. To help with visibility and safety, the headlights have been upgraded to LED conversion units, and the steering wheel has also been swapped out for something more modern and comfortable. According to the seller, the truck runs and drives, and they're even including a brand new fuel pump that just needs to be installed. Of course, like any 52-year-old work truck, it still needs some TLC. The seller is very honest about that, but they also emphasize that the Chevy is a great base, and that's exactly how it should be viewed: a solid foundation for a restoration project, a custom build, or even a reliable old-school hauler if you prefer to keep it mostly original. The truck comes with a clean Texas title in hand, which is always a big plus for classic vehicle buyers. As for the price, the seller says it's negotiable, but they're very clear on the terms. Cash only, no trades, no Zelle, and they don't want to deal with lowball offers. So if you're in the market for a vintage pickup with good bones, strong mechanical upgrades, and the charm that only a 1970s Chevy can offer, this 1972 C20 Custom Camper might just be the perfect candidate for your next automotive adventure. It's got character, potential, and enough completed work to give you a running start on whatever build vision you have in mind. Number 2. The 1974 Chevrolet 2500 regular cab long bed, listed at $8,400 and located in Dallas, Texas. AC20 camper special powered by the legendary 454 V8 paired with an automatic transmission, showing an estimated 111,111 miles and carrying a story that makes it stand out from most vintage trucks on the market today. This is a two-owner pickup, and remarkably, it stayed with its original owner from 1974 all the way through 2018, even coming with the original small Texas title from '74. Something collectors and classic truck enthusiasts rarely get their hands on. In the late 80s, rather than purchasing a brand new truck, that same owner decided to give the Chevy a complete OEM facelift, updating both the exterior and interior to reflect the period while still preserving the truck's authenticity. And everything was done professionally with factory-correct components and no shortcuts taken. Today, the truck still runs and drives great, with the seller noting a very tight and super smooth big block engine, and in just the past couple of months has received a significant amount of mechanical freshening, including a complete new fuel system, all new brakes, a fresh tune-up, and a new battery, making it road-ready with much of the expensive maintenance already out of the way. The The tires still look good, but do show signs of weather cracking, something the next owner may want to address depending on how they plan to use it. But step inside and the truck continues to impress with a very nice, mostly original interior featuring power windows, power locks, the OEM radio, and factory air conditioning. The AC does work, though it has a slow leak that will need attention down the road. The seller describes it as a straight truck. Clean lines, no major body issues, and overall a solid example of a well-preserved 70s heavy-duty Chevy with an 80s twist. With its big block 454, decades of single-family ownership, professional OEM upgrades, and recent mechanical restoration, this 1974 C20 Camper Special offers a blend of reliability, heritage, and classic American character that's becoming harder and harder to find, making it an appealing choice for anyone seeking a vintage truck that isn't just running, but thoughtfully maintained with a real story behind it. And for more information, the seller encourages interested buyers to reach out directly. Number 3. The 1959 Ford F100, listed for $14,500 and located in Hardinsburg, Kentucky, a solid and beautifully preserved classic powered by the dependable 223 cubic inch inline-six, paired with a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission, giving it that authentic vintage driving feel that collectors and old-school truck enthusiasts absolutely love. This F100 isn't just a survivor. It's a well-cared-for example that still runs and drives great, and the seller highlights several recent upgrades that make it stand out even further, including brand-new chrome accents that give the truck a fresh, clean shine, along with an eye-catching wheel setup featuring staggered 18-inch and 20-inch American racing wheels wrapped in brand-new Cooper tires, a combination that brings a touch of modern style while still respecting the classic lines of the 59 body. The stance is sharp, the proportions are right, and the truck manages to blend retro charm with subtle modern attitude in a way that appeals to both purists and custom truck fan alike. This F100 is described as solid, meaning the foundation is strong, body, frame, and overall condition are in good shape, which is a huge deal when shopping for trucks from this era, as many of them rusted away long before reaching this age. The seller keeps things simple, no trades, serious buyers only, and they even have a video available for anyone who wants to see the truck running and driving before making the trip out. Priced at $14,500 OBO, it offers a compelling entry point into the world of classic Ford trucks. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a show and shine candidate, or a nostalgic piece of Americana that still performs on the road. With its clean presentation, reliable inline-six power, manual column-shift gearbox, fresh chrome, and brand-new wheels and tires, this 1959 F100 stands as a strong example of vintage pickup that's ready to be enjoyed immediately, while still leaving room for the next owner to add their own personal touches.
A 1972 F250 that came from Gibson's. It's a one-owner truck. It's where the Beachcombers was filmed, so it spent its life on the island. Patina is unbelievable. We went through the truck, did all the brakes, new carburetor, new gaskets, everywhere needed. It's a daily driver. I've had it for a couple of years, and we use it as my shop truck. It just runs so smooth. It's a 390 big block. It's a 4 on the floor.
Number 4. The 1972 Ford F250, listed for $15,000 and currently located in Ottawa, Ontario, a one-owner original truck showing 79,000 kilometers and carrying the kind of authenticity and history that classic Ford enthusiasts dream about. This 250 originally came from Gibson, British Columbia, famously tied to the old Beachcombers region, which adds a bit of nostalgic charm to its backstory. And visually, it wears a fantastic natural patina that gives it character without trying too hard. Underneath that weathered finish, the truck has been thoroughly gone through mechanically, making it not just a cool-looking classic, but a dependable one as well. The seller reports a long list of recent work, including a brand new clutch and flywheel, new tires, and new brakes, which are all major components that many classic truck buyers would normally have to address on their own. It's also been treated to a fresh carburetor, a complete tune-up, and new gaskets on the oil pan, valve covers, and manifold, meaning a lot of the typical oil seepage issues found on older V8s have already been taken care of. With its manual transmission and its clean sort of mechanical condition, the 72 F250 is described as running and driving mint, a turnkey classic that starts easily, shifts smoothly, and is ready for weekend cruises, local shows, or even daily use if you appreciate old-school truck feel. The seller is letting it go exactly as it sits, as is no frills, no drama, just an honest, well-maintained vintage Ford workhorse with a single-owner history and the kind of charm that can't be faked. At $15,000, it's a compelling opportunity for anyone wanting a mechanically refreshed, patina-rich, highly original F250 from one of Ford's most beloved eras, a truck that proudly shows its age while still performing like a reliable old friend. Number 5. The 1972 Chevrolet C10 long bed stepside, listed for $15,000 and located in Venus, Texas, showing an odometer reading of 99,999 miles with an automatic transmission and powered by the trusted 350 V8. What makes this truck especially unique is its rare 127-inch wheelbase configuration. Chevrolet only produced 7,538 units of this specific long bed stepside out of nearly 299,000 C10 pickups built that year, making it a genuinely uncommon find even among classic truck circles. The current owner purchased it in 2021 and has since invested years of work, bringing the truck to a level where it not only turns heads, but also reflects thoughtful restoration choices and major upgrades. In 2022, the body received extensive metal work and a fresh repaint, giving the exterior a clean, refreshed look. The outdated in-cab fuel tank was removed and relocated to the rear with a new bed-mounted fuel inlet for improved safety and convenience. The dash panel and instruments were replaced, and the cab was fitted with sound and heat damping along with brand new carpeting. That same year, an entirely new AIC system was installed, a huge plus for Texas driving. In 2023, the truck received new tires and rims, followed by tinted windows in 2024, adding both function and style. More recently, in 2025, the carburetor was serviced, the radiator was flushed, and a brand new starter was installed, ensuring the mechanical side is just as sorted as the cosmetic improvements. The seller notes that the truck starts easily, runs great, and consistently grabs attention everywhere it goes. While the displayed mileage is not the true mileage, the condition, upgrades, and rarity speak for themselves. As a whole, this 1972 C10 long bed stepside represents a rare configuration, a thoughtful restoration journey, and a classic American pickup that blends vintage charm with modern usability. An ideal choice for enthusiasts wanting something unique, show-ready, and enjoyable on the road. Number 6. The 1980 Chevrolet Silverado K10, a classic square body 4x4 listed at $7,250 and located in Houston, Texas. A truck that represents one of the most iconic eras in Chevrolet's lineup and offers the perfect foundation for anyone looking to bring a vintage off-road rig back to life. Showing around 50,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this K10 isn't currently in driving condition, but it will start with a good battery and fresh gas, which makes it an excellent project candidate for someone who wants to start with something solid rather than completely worn out. The truck still wears its original rally wheels, beautifully redone with correct caps and rings, and it's already sitting on brand new 31-inch all-terrain tires. An immediate visual upgrade that helps the truck retain that rugged, square body stance that's become so desirable in the collector market. Because the truck has been sitting since 2008, the carburetor will need a rebuild, and the tanks will need to be cleaned, but the seller includes nearly every part required to get it running strong again. A full carb rebuild kit, new cap, rotor, coil, fresh plugs and wires, new radiator hoses, a new water pump, a new fuel pump, a full oil change, and the gaskets needed to complete the job. The owner originally bought the K10 because they wanted a cool 4x4 project, but after finding a deal on AK5 Blazer that's already 90% restored, they're letting this one go. Mentioned they don't have a time or budget to juggle both builds. Structurally, the truck is described as very solid. The floors, cab corners, and rockers are all in good shape, which is a huge deal when dealing with vintage trucks that commonly suffer from major rust issues. The seller is asking $7,250 cash, but they're also open to trades involving high-quality hunting items in .308 or .300 blackout, and they even welcome NFA items, while making it clear they're not interested in anything outside those categories. With a clean Texas title in hand, this 1980 Chevrolet Silverado K10 offers a rare combination of affordability, originality, included parts, and project potential, making it an appealing option for anyone wanting to revive a true American 4x4 classic and bring a bit of square body heritage back onto the road. Number 7. The 1968 Ford F-150 long bed, listed at $8,000 or trade, offers an authentic, no-nonsense slice of late 60s American truck culture, powered by a reliable inline-six engine paired with 3-on-the-tree manual transmission, giving it that raw, mechanical, old-school driving feel that modern trucks simply can't replicate. Showing an estimated 111,111 miles, this 68 F 100 long wheelbase model is presented as a straightforward, honest classic. No power steering, no power brakes, no air conditioning, but the heat works great. The paint looks nice and the body is not rusted out. A massive plus for a truck from this era. The seller makes it very clear they won't respond to "is this available?" So serious buyers only. But they do emphasize that the truck runs, shifts, drives, and stops, backed by a recently rebuilt carburetor that helps keep the old inline-six breathing smoothly. While the truck is unquestionably solid, it's not without its quirks. There are some exhaust leaks and oil leaks. The battery could use replacing and the front brakes need attention. Though the seller notes that it does stop, meaning the essentials are functional even if not perfect. This is a kind of classic pickup that appeals to purist, nostalgic drivers, and anyone searching for a simple, honest truck without unnecessary electronics or frills. The long bed offers plenty of utility. The straight body presentation adds charm, and the driving experience delivers that unmistakable vintage Ford attitude. Priced at $8,000 or open to trades, this 1968 Ford F-150 long bed stands as a great candidate for a light restoration, a patina cruiser, or a weekend project truck with strong bones, clean looks, and the mechanical personality of a true late 60s workhorse that's still ready to turn over, roll out, and keep its legacy alive on the road. Number 8. The 1976 GMC Sierra Classic 1500 is being offered at $10,000, showing around 76,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, a clean and well-sorted square body pickup that originally came from Texas and has received a long list of thoughtful mechanical and cosmetic improvements to keep it running strong while maintaining its classic 70s charm. Under the hood sits a 350 small block Chevy, a common and reliable upgrade for these trucks. Installed as an aftermarket replacement and supported by a series of meaningful updates, including cleaned up wiring, refreshed exterior trim, a rebuilt carburetor, a new distributor, and a full stainless steel exhaust system paired with headers to give the truck a healthy tone and better breathing. The seller notes that the engine shows signs of wear as expected for its age, but it still starts from cold and runs well, offering plenty of usable power for cruising, weekend driving, or continued light restoration. Inside, the truck has been cleaned up and treated to a new AC pump and blower motor, helping bring modern comfort back into the cabin. an important detail for buyers looking to enjoy classic style without sacrificing too much convenience. The windows and seals have also been replaced, which helps keep wind noise down and protects the interior from the elements. The paint job was done by the previous owner, and while it does show a few small chips and scratches, the truck still presents very well overall, maintaining that timeless GMC square body appeal with solid lines and a well-kept stance. The seller emphasizes that they won't respond to "is this available?" so only serious inquiries are welcome. But for someone who understands what a sort of mid-70s Sierra Grande represents, this one offers a great balance of originality, upgrades, and drivability. With its strong mechanical foundation, refreshed interior, Texas heritage, and an engine that still runs confidently despite normal wear, this 1976 GMC Sierra Classic 1500 stands as a compelling option for anyone looking for a dependable classic pickup with character, presence, and plenty of potential for continued enjoyment on the road. Number 9. The 1986 Chevrolet C10, priced at $14,500 and located in Loyalist, Ontario, is a standout classic truck that brings together vintage muscle, modern upgrades, and a clean, eye-catching presentation that makes it perfect for collectors, builders, or anyone wanting a turnkey driver with real personality. This C10 is powered by a fully rebuilt 1969 Corvette 350 small block, complete with a cam that gives a throaty, confident idle, and plenty of punch on the road, and it's paired to the dependable 700 R4 automatic transmission, offering improved drivability both in town and on the highway. The exterior instantly grabs attention with its bold orange paint job, accented by sharp racing stripes, and sitting on a stylish set of rims wrapped in brand new tires, giving the truck a strong, well-planted stance. A set of traction bars, tinted windows, and a clean bodyline complete the look, while underneath, long tube headers feeding into a 3-inch X-pipe exhaust deliver a deep, rich tone that matches the truck's muscular character. Clocking 160,000 kilometers, this C10 has clearly been maintained with pride. It comes equipped with brand new battery, new front brakes, and solid rear drums, along with a fully functional fuel cell system for performance and reliability. The interior has been freshened and features practical touches, like an RPM gauge, giving the driver full control and feedback behind the wheel. The seller also includes a spare hood, adding value for anyone who might want to customize or restore further. While the truck has been tastefully updated, it still carries that unmistakable square body charm that makes the mid-80s C10S so iconic. The stance, the sound, the color combination, and performance upgrades all come together to create a truck that feels both nostalgic and exciting every time it hits the road. With its combination of power, presentation, and recent mechanical work, this C10 stands out as a solid, ready-to-enjoy classic that's as dependable as it is stylish. The seller is only looking for serious inquiries, and based on condition and upgrades, it's easy to see why. This is the kind of truck that turns heads the moment it rolls up, and finding one already sorted, upgraded, and this clean is becoming harder every year. Number 10. The 1979 Ford F-100 Ranger, listed for $18,500 and located in Barling, Arkansas, is a true Southern survivor. Owned by only 2 caretakers and kept in Arkansas's entire life, this classic short bed pickup has a kind of originality and charm that collectors love. Showing 39,000 miles and powered by a 351 V8 paired with an automatic transmission, this factory 2WD short bed is the real deal. Never cut down, never converted, and order new with full racetrack trim, factory bed hooks, and even the original spare tire mount inside the bed, just the way Ford intended. It's also a factory A IC and heat truck, with the air conditioning already converted and only needing a recharge to blow cold again. Over the years, the owner has given it several thoughtful updates. New exhaust in the headers back into Flowmasters for a deep classic rumble. New tires all around, fresh tint with 5% out back and 35% up front. New carpet, a new stereo with CarPlay, and a new gas tank, making the truck far easier to enjoy on modern roads. Everywhere it goes, it gets thumbs up and compliments, not just for its stance and sound, but for its genuine vintage personality. The truck is honest, not perfect, but definitely a gem. The owner planned to repaint it and clean up the small oil leaks, but hasn't gotten around to it. And even as is, it's ready to ride without needing anything major. The paint, a single-stage respray done in 2005, is starting to show its age with no clear coat. And there's one small spot where rust is beginning to peek through, but nothing structural or concerning. The interior remains clean and comfortable, and aside from the upgrades mentioned, the truck is still largely original, which adds to its appeal. The seller notes the price is firm at $18,500 cash, and while they don't really want to let it go, that number will make it leave their hands. For anyone hunting a classic Ford pickup with originality, history, and daily driver reliability, the 79 F100 Ranger stands tall as a well-loved, ready-to-enjoy piece of American truck heritage. Number 11. The 1977 Chevy K 24x4 long bed, listed for $8,000 and located in Los Osos, is a classic heavy-duty workhorse that's been continuously cared for and upgraded, making it a rare find in today's vintage truck market. Showing 87,345 miles and running an automatic transmission paired with a 5.7L 350 GM Goodwrench replacement engine, this truck is not only strong but also smog legal, fully registered, and comes with a clean title in the seller's name. Plus, it's been used as a daily driver, proving its reliability. Over the past months and years, the owner has poured time and money into a long list of new parts and mechanical improvements, turning this K20 into a truck you can simply get in and go. It's received new exhaust manifolds, a fresh exhaust heat flapper valve, timing chain and gears, harmonic balancer, water pump, fan clutch, intake manifold, power steering pump, and all matching brackets. The ignition and fuel systems have been thoroughly refreshed too, with a complete distributor, new cap, rotor, coil, pickup, vacuum advance, plug wires, spark plugs, plus new vacuum lines, fuel hoses, and filters. Cooling and driveline components have also been addressed with new radiator hoses, a transmission cooler and lines, and multiple new U-joints. The braking system has been rebuilt with new front wheel bearings, front brake pads, stainless braided hoses, rear shoes, new wheel cylinders, and a hardware kit, ensuring this old-school 4x4 stops as confidently as it pulls. Underneath, the suspension receives serious attention too. New tires, front shocks, 2-inch front leaf springs, fresh bushings, Monroe heavy-duty coilover rear shocks, and 5,000 pounds airbags, giving the truck impressive load handling capability. A bed liner, new fuel gauge, seat cover, headlight and taillight assemblies, and even an extra fuel sending unit round out the package, along with several miscellaneous parts included in the sale. With so many recent upgrades, this K20 stands as a dependable, ready-to-work, ready-to-drive vintage 4x4 that still carries the classic square body style people love. Listed at $8,000, the seller is also open to a possible trade for a Toyota Motorhome 1985 or newer, making this a great opportunity for anyone wanting a tough, well-sorted truck with serious mechanical investment already done. Number 12. The 1970 Ford F100 pickup, listed at $19,900 and located in Covington, is a fully restored classic that represents everything enthusiasts love about old-school Ford trucks. Clean lines, simple engineering, and a timeless presence that turns heads everywhere it goes. Showing 50,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this F100 has been brought back to life through a thoughtful restoration that blends originality with modern usability. The first thing that grabs your attention is the fresh new paint, laid down smoothly and evenly, giving the truck a crisp, refreshed look that highlights the iconic design language of the 1970 model year. It sits confidently on brand new tires wrapped around custom rims, giving it an upgraded stance without stepping too far from its vintage roots. Inside, the truck feels like stepping into a time capsule, only better, thanks to its completely new interior that replaces decades of wear with clean, comfortable, updated materials. The bed has been spray coated, adding durability for anyone who still wants to use this truck as a truck, whether for weekend furniture hauling, show and shine events, or simply cruising to town without worrying about damaging the finish. Mechanically, this F100 runs great, offering that dependable, easygoing feel that these old Ford pickups are known for, with smooth acceleration, confident shifting, and a ride that blends nostalgia with real-world usability. As a restored classic, it strikes that perfect balance between show-ready looks and everyday practicality. You can take it to a local meet, park at a car show, or simply enjoy on the open road without needing to turn a single wrench. At $19,900, it represents a strong value for anyone seeking a turnkey classic truck that's already finished, already sorted, and ready for a proud new owner. In a market where clean old F-100S are getting harder to find, especially ones restored to this level, this 1970 model stands out as a gem. A trustworthy, great-running, beautifully refreshed piece of American truck history. Number 13. The 1978 Chevy C20, listed at $11,000 and located in Claremore, is a straightforward, heavy-duty classic that delivers big block power and dependable performance in a clean, no-nonsense package. Showing 100,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission that was freshly built in 2023. This C20 is ready for anyone who wants a strong, durable truck that still carries the unmistakable charm of late 70s Chevrolet styling. Under the hood sits the legendary 454 big block V8, a torque-rich engine known for its brute strength and reliability, making this truck ideal for hauling, towing, or simply enjoying the raw, old-school power that modern trucks just can't replicate. On the outside, it sits on new tires, giving it a confident stance and ensuring a smooth, dependable ride whether you're cruising around town or putting it to work. As a 2WD heavy-duty model, this C20 offers a stable platform, rugged frame, and the simplicity that makes classic GM trucks so easy to maintain and enjoy. The seller listed $11,000 OBO, welcoming reasonable offers, but strictly accepting cash or cashier's check only, keeping the transaction clean and straight to the point. It's the kind of classic truck that appeals to buyers who appreciate honesty. No fluff, no gimmicks. Just a big block Chevy with good bones, a recently rebuilt transmission, and the right foundation for someone to enjoy as is or continue refining. If you're looking for a dependable classic workhorse with serious engine presence and the durability of a true 3/4-ton Chevy, this 1978 C20 deserves a closer look. Number 14. The 1971 Dodge D100, listed for just $750 and located in West Lauderhill, is a classic utility-side pickup that represents a rare opportunity for anyone searching for a true project truck with serious potential. Showing 100,000 miles and equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission, this old Dodge is powered by the classic 318 V8, an engine known for its durability, torque, and simple construction that made it a favorite among Mopar builders for decades. Although it hasn't been started in years, the seller notes that it was a strong runner the last time it was on the road, making a solid base for someone willing to invest time and care. This is an old restoration that now needs a lot of TLC, especially since the cab has extensive rust and likely needs replacement, which is the main reason the price is set so low. But beneath the rough edges lies something enthusiasts will recognize immediately. The chassis on these D100 trucks was famously used to build gassers, thanks to its geometry, weight distribution, and the strength of the frame, making this an appealing candidate for anyone dreaming of creating a vintage drag-style build. Whether you're envisioning a patina cruiser, a full restoration, a shop truck, or a full-blown retro gasser project, this 1971 D100 provides the bones and entry-level price point that's almost unheard of today. For just $750, it's a chance to grab a piece of Mopar truck history, revive a long-neglected classic, and turn it into something that gets attention both on the road and at car meets. As it sits, it's rough, honest, and full of potential, exactly the kind of project that true enthusiasts love to rescue and bring back to life. Number 15. The 1974 Dodge D100 pickup, listed for $5,700 and located in Winona, Minnesota, is a remarkably preserved classic that stands out as an authentic, low-mileage survivor from Dodge's golden era of simple, dependable work trucks. Showing only 43,561 actual miles, this D100 is powered by the legendary 225/6 paired with a 3-speed manual column shift, a setup well known for its reliability, smooth torque delivery, and rugged simplicity. What makes this truck even more special is the level of originality it still carries. Right down to the factory build sheet, still attached to the lower steering column, a piece of documentation rarely found intact after 50-plus years. Having been stored indoors for most of its life, the truck benefits from exceptional preservation. Cab mounts, floors, and door sills are all in very good condition, and every piece of glass is still excellent, showing just how well this D100 has survived the decades. Included with the sale is a brand new front bumper still in the box, along with a set of 1974 Minnesota license plates, adding even more authenticity for collectors wanting period-correct details. Whether you want an easy restoration project or prefer to drive it exactly as it sits, this truck offers both flexibility and value. And for buyers wanting even more options, the seller can provide additional components: a 1974 high-mileage 360 engine, an automatic transmission, or a truck 4-speed manual transmission, giving you multiple build paths, from original cruiser to V8 swap project. Priced at $5,700, this D100 represents a rare chance to own a truly honest, well-preserved, low-mileage classic pickup that carries its history with pride and offers a rock-solid foundation for whatever direction you want to take it. For Mopar fans or collectors who appreciate originality, this 1974 Dodge D100 is a gem waiting for its next caretaker.